FM23 is almost here, and I'm up for it. In this short video today, I'm going to be introducing my plans for the new version of the game, as well as asking for your input and introducing a surprise element that you may not be expecting. Let's go and kick some balls. Hello, my name is Phil and thanks for stopping by. And over the last 9 months or so, I've had a great time uploading videos about my favorite game, Football Manager 22. But this video is not about Football Manager 22, and as the release of 23 gets ever nearer, this is going to be about what this channel has in store for the coming year. And there may be 1 or 2 surprises along the way for some of you. So without much further fuss, let's get straight to it. Firstly, I have noticed that my view time goes down on weekends. Now that might be due to all sorts of reasons. For example, people may be very busy with their lives, or people may be watching the real Premier League, which is far more important than Football Manager and what we're doing here. So what I've decided to do is not to upload at weekends, and instead we are going to upload videos every day from Monday to Friday. Now that is good news for those of you who are following along already, because what that means is you are going to get an extra video every week. So I think it's a win-win situation for everybody, and what it does mean is I can keep uploading FM22 videos regularly, and I can also have weekends to work on the other projects that I'm planning to do. It has been a very interesting journey for me so far in FM22, and I've made a lot of friends from the Road to Glory saves at Swansea, Newport, and more recently at Watford. And those are going to continue, and we will be uploading those videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Where I will begin, I don't know yet, but I was thinking about the places that I have lived during my life. My early years were in Elgin City in Scotland, and so this might be an interesting option. And then I spent my teenage years in Llanelli Town, home of the Scarlets rugby team, where I developed my passion for rugby. And I think this would also be a very challenging and a very good option to begin. And then my early working life I spent in a small village called Send, near to Woking. And I think Woking would also be a very challenging, difficult save to begin my road to glory next season. And finally, the last 15 years of my life, I have been an expat living in Southeast Asia, in countries like Indonesia for 11 years and more recently 4 years in Vietnam. So I thought it might be quite interesting to do a save as international manager of one of those countries. So at the moment it's all up in the air, and I thought I would leave it to you. Let me know if you like one of those options or if you dislike all of them. If you want to leave an alternative suggestion, then also please let me know in the comments below. After all, this is for you, not for me, and I want to do things that you might be interested in. So please leave me a message in the comments and we can take it from there. Secondly, a lot of my subscribers have come from my tutorials, the how to beat Liverpool, the complacency, and all that good stuff that we've figured out during the journey along FM22. Now for me, a standalone tutorial is not the ideal way to learn about this game. You see, for me, tactics and scouting and training, they're all fluid and they all interact and overlap with each other as the season progresses, and they're all open to change depending on a number of factors as you go through the season. And so I don't just want to become a tutorial type channel. There are plenty of those out there, but I had an idea that might make it really interesting for those who are new to the game, or those who are not so new to the game but are not confident in particular areas of the game and just need to know how to do something and want to learn how to do something. And so I thought we would introduce a longer under the bonnet type save where we will cover one team that will go for the whole of FM23, and we will look at things in a much more in-depth way. Now this is, for me, would be a much better way for beginners or for those who are just looking for advice in particular areas to learn the game as a whole thing rather than just a standalone tutorial. And so we will take one team, possibly in the championship, and we will develop that team and we will play it on a game-by-game basis, and we'll go through the entire framework of the game and we'll work out how best to win that particular game. Because I firmly believe it is actually possible to win every game. If you do enough prep, then you can possibly win every single game. And so I'm hoping that that will be very successful. A complete tutorial, really, contained within a save, which will be a different way to look at this beautiful game. And I'm really hoping that this will be successful. And the best thing is, it will enable me to continue doing tutorials in the form that I like to do them, in a long save, a complete tutorial over the entire FM23. And next, having upgraded the hardware that we're using to play the game and having upgraded the audio, the next step is to upgrade the visual element, and we're going to buy a better webcam and we're going to get better lighting brought in, so that will make the experience visually much more entertaining for you. I am also going to work on my graphic skills and my editing skills, and I'm also going to work very hard on how I'm presenting the videos to make this an overall better experience for you guys out there. I want to learn, I want to grow and develop, and I hope you'll bear with me as I learn all these things over the coming year. And finally, my life is going into a major transition, not just in terms of FM23, but in terms of my life in general, because after 15 years now of living in Southeast Asia, I finally have made the decision to relocate back to the United Kingdom. And that's not going to be easy for me. It's going to be a very stressful time. I don't even have a permanent place to live yet. But we will sort things out and we'll manage to get there. But I am very committed to this project, and no matter how stressful or how difficult times are in the early days of relocating, I will be uploading my videos wherever possible, and it is in my intention to stick to the timetable that I have set out. You guys are really important to me. You've become loyal followers and I owe you that. However, if there are times where I'm not able to upload a video, I do hope you'll understand, because this is going to be a stressful time. But hopefully after a few months everything is going to work out just fine, and we're going to be absolutely on track, on target with all of our videos. And that's it. I mean, I'm very excited about FM23 coming out, and I hope you are too. And if you are new to the channel and you're watching us for the first time, then why not subscribe, watch, like and comment. Help this channel to grow and help us to support all that good stuff that you can see scrolling about out somewhere up there. And if you are new, just before FM22 is over, we are going off to sunny Spain, where we will become the manager of Atletico Bilbao, possibly one of the most difficult challenges I've ever taken on in FM over the entire 11 or 12 years that I've been playing it. I've never done it before, I'm excited about it, so why not join us for the last 9 episodes of FM22 at Atletico Bilbao, and hopefully we will see many of you there.